look at any other country, if someone in Europe would be like, I'm 70 or 75 years old and I want to go be a prime minister or part of the parliament, the constituents would laugh so hard that they'd be rolling on the floor like this. Only in this country, for whatever reason, people don't get the memo that after 65, go fucking retire. And I also feel like we don't talk enough about the fact that it's so selfish to still take up space in DC after 65. And here's why. Because you've been completely removed from reality now for a while, at least 10, 15 years, 20 years possibly, depending on your social status. And instead of going and being an advisor, a mentor, the way you're supposed to be, the way the Bible even says you should be, you take up the space of somebody that genuinely is still out there having town halls. When is the last time Republicans have real town halls? If you need a scooter to get to your town hall, maybe you can't connect with your constituents very well. And I'm not being ageist, I'm just speaking truth. Look around in the world. Everybody in governments are middle-aged. 30 to 55, 60 years old, okay? Because they understand that's the group that is mostly affected by the decisions. Not here, nah. Their greed keeps them locked in. Milk the system for their own family until the very end. Who gives a shit that we're gonna screw over hundreds of millions of people? Point being is, I've been here, I'm gonna be here till the day I croak. And that's just so devastating. Not only is it happening in corporations, but it's happening in our government. And frankly, I don't give a fuck what they do in corporations because it doesn't really fully affect me. But I do care when it happens in the government. And, somebody that's fucking 80 years old is not going to think about a first grader that doesn't have school supplies. It's just not on his mind. It's not something he sits there and has limerence about or repeatedly thinks about at night.